Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Patrick Argiro joining us here now, better known as Cousin Pat. He's the owner of Cousin Pat Therapy, and as simple as cousinpattherapy.com to find out more information about him. We want to welcome you to the show today. How are you?
Hey, Jill. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. It's a pleasure to have you here. Would you mind saying hello and introducing yourself to our listeners?
Sure. My name is Patrick Argiro. I go by Cousin Pat because I had an older cousin named Pat, so they called him Pat, and we were named after our grandfather, so they gave me Cousin Pat. So we both weren't turning our heads at the same time. So I just former stand-up comedian and former homeless gentleman who turned my life around and just became a therapist. So now I try to help people and motivate them and, work with people who have issues with grief and trauma. And so that's what I do. But before we get started, Jill, can I say something?
Absolutely, sure.
I was told by Zoe that you had a really good sense of humor.
Sure, of course. I like to think I do.
Okay. So here's the thing. All the news anchors on Fox News and all the news anchors on CNN, they owe Jill Nicolini 1% of their revenue for the rest of their lives. Because before there was Fox News and CNN, there was WPIX. And that was the station that started the whole thing with this beautiful women thing. You turn on the TV, and there was Jill Nicolini, and then there was this other one, and then Linda and then that guy John was the luckiest guy in the world.
Muller. Yes. Aw. Well, thank you so much.
So
that
I want
is
all the
compliment.
CNN anchors and all the Fox News ladies, they got to send you 1% because Jill Nicolini she started this. She was the OG with this.
You are so sweet.
Now we got
Thank
that
you.
out of the way.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we used to have a great crew about, 15 years ago already. Yeah, but that Pix 11 morning show was awesome. And great people,
oh my
great
God,
show, Linda
great.
Church. So Patrick, where did you grow up? I mean, obviously I know you're a former stand-up comedian. We have to, point that out that you've done a lot in your life. You've been through some ups, some downs, and we're going to get to all of that as well. But just curious, were you in New York at the time, or you're in Florida just now?
I'm in Florida now. I was born in New York. I was born in Long Island.